Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a wave pattern long here on gold. Just got filled here. Let me get my orders placed in the correct spot. Runner target up here at 1. All right, so taking a look at this trade, there's a lot of reasons I really like this trade. Overall, we had a lot of things that I need to see on a setup. One of my favorite, and first of all, a 1-2-3 reversal up to a new high, which gave us a lot of potency basically to the upside. There's a lot of reasons why I would like to get into a 1-2-3 regardless of all the other stuff. But along with that, if we zoom into price here, you can see we just had a to-the-tick test of our BMT, this yellow line kind of floating through here. And those to-the-tick tests in combination with a 1-2-3 reversal into, the pullback that we're looking for is just an absolutely gorgeous setup. The fact that we're bouncing off the BMT adds a lot to that. Now, we did come in a little bit early from the crosshair. So because of that, it is going to be a slightly more aggressive trade, but at the same time, with everything else, there's so many compensating factors to this one that just makes it a lot better, a really good area to hop in. Now, along with that as well, we also had this fake break of the high, creating this really nice block support area down here that we bounced off of to the tick. Now, along with that, like we like to see on these, they accumulated on the first test, rejected on the second test, which is perfect. From there, that's where we got the cross up, the 1-2-3 reversal, and that's kind of where everything sort of started taking off. So we're long here at 13.4, long 4 contracts, taking 3 off at 1315.1, with our stop loss at 1312.4. Final runner target's going to be up at the high here at 1318.1 if we can get a runner. Now, the overall pattern itself, I don't think I could ask for it to set up any better other than maybe this yellow box being a few ticks over. But outside of that, we really can't ask for much more. Now, normally I use the previous swing low to measure these up. But you'll notice when I measured that one up, it didn't set up very well. The yellow box for that one is right there, and that's a little early, and it doesn't look as good. Definitely didn't set up the way that we liked it. So what I had to do was I had to kind of measure out a little bit further and use the overall swing with the rejection off that 1310.7 to hop into the trade. So we've got everything really locked in and ready to go. The only thing we have to worry about is this dotted line here at 1313.7. We've got to be careful about that area. If we start to see some fluctuation, might not be a bad idea to just, maybe take part of the position off at 1 or 2 ticks just to be safe from a potential reversal here. Definitely don't want to see us get slopped up around that area. And you can see it has been kind of a high interest area. A few times we've run into it. Rejected out, rejected, 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 and rejected. So it's been a lot of rejection around this area, and we're coming back into it again. So we got to be careful around here. But if we can clear this area and we can start pushing back up again, there's a lot of reasons to expect this thing to go higher here. Maybe not up to that 1318.1, but we will be trailing our stop up along with that move, and we'll see what the market wants to give us. Let's add our orders onto the chart here as well, so we can see what's going on. So now we're just kind of waiting for the market to get that push higher. This might take a little bit of time. It's OPEX Friday, quadruple witching Friday. We're going into 10:10 now. So it's probably going to be a little bit slower in terms of the overall movement. So that being said, we'll be back in a little bit. We'll give this trade some time to work out here, and we'll see what it wants to do for us. All right, coming into our initial target here, 1315.1. Haven't filled it yet, came a tick away, but we are clearing this dotted line back here, which is a very good thing. I just wanted to give a quick update. We've been waiting here for a little while. It's been a few minutes, going on 2 or 3 minutes in the trade, and looking at 15.1 for the first target. Once we get that first target filled, my stop is going to move to break even to lock out the rest of the risk on those. But looking at that first target, from our entry to that target, we're looking at 17 ticks, and 17 ticks with 3 contracts. Not 147, that'd be nice too, but 17 times 3, we've got 51 ticks on this first target here. Keeping that in mind, then we've also got our other entry here, 1313.4, up to the high here for another 47 ticks. So plus 47 on that. We're looking at $980 on the trade if it can get up there. Worst case, we'll trail along with it as it goes higher. The buyers are definitely making an attempt here to try to get it up. Want to see if they can get us up into that and get us filled there. Still expecting this move to be a little bit slower, but kind of hoping that the buyers will push us through. There we go, got that target filled. Now that we've got that target filled, we've got 1 contract left, move our stop to break even. And now it's just pretty much a runner position. We're waiting to get that final target up here of 47 ticks filled if it wants. Now we will be trailing our stop along with this move, just to be safe in case of, it gets kind of crazy. With the volume that we're seeing today, it could do anything. I mean, it could shoot up 100 ticks from here. It could also just completely fail from here. But at least we know that we've got the pattern on our side overall. So now just waiting to see if price will get that next little leg up here to get that 1318.1. We'll be trailing our stop along with the swings as we go higher. And let's see if the buyers have what it takes to get us that final target. All right, got that final target filled here. Huge burst from the buyers just came in to get that filled. So it didn't really take much longer, actually. Only took, you can see here then the timestamps at the bottom down here. The timestamp says 1522 for all of these candles. So it all came in one big shot straight into our target up here. Overall, really, really good trade, $980 in relatively short period of time. I mean, it did take a little bit of time. We got long at about 10:06, 10:07 in that area. Got taken out at our final target at 10:15, so not really that long, 6-7 minutes on the trade for just under $1,000. I'm pretty happy with that. So that's going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade, and don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one. Bye.